Now, y'all already know what time it is. It is time for the mess. So let's get into it, y'all. And what's going on, you guys? This be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Monday, and I intend on doing the exact same. Okay, now before we get into today's mess, let's get into the church announcements because y'all know I got to give y'all church announcements before we do every video. Okay, now tonight is the night for the Whether You Like It or Not panel. Okay, and we will be over on Josiah's World TV's platform. So make sure y'all go to the playlist. The link is already available. Go to the Whether You Like It or Not playlist, scroll all the way down to the end and click on it. It will be right there. Set up your notifications and all that good stuff so everybody can tune in to the panel tonight. It'll be us six, of course. And yes, we'll be in the building, y'all. Also on Wednesday, it will be Roasted Review, the Love and Hip Hop ATL edition, where me, T, and Josiah will be discussing tomorrow's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. So make sure you guys get into that. And this week, we will be coming together to discuss the new season of Boys Night Out. So make sure you guys are on the lookout for further announcements about Boys Night Out. So make sure you guys get in tune with that. So with that being said, that's all of the church announcements for this Monday. So we can go ahead and get into the mess, y'all. Look, I was supposed to do this video at least 3 hours ago, but Jamar called me. And y'all know when me and Jamar gets on the phone, it turns into something else, honey. So I did not get a chance to do this video until now. So this video and the next video are late as hell, but we're gonna get it going. We're gonna get it going. So we're gonna start off with the very first story of today, and that story involves Carl Crawford and Erica Banks. Now, as you guys already know, Erica Banks done put it on blast that Carl Crawford owes Erica Banks some money. Okay, she been making diss songs, talking about the record label and all that stuff. The same record label that her ass was sitting up here defending when they was coming at Megan Thee Stallion and they was having to go to court over the shit and all that. So apparently now they owe her money, but Carl has come out and said he don't owe her a damn thing. Okay, he said Erica not making no money for me to take. That's what Carl said. So if you want to hear what he said from his mouth, let's go ahead and get into his Instagram Live that was posted by none other than the Neighborhood Talk. Let's get into it, you guys.
Erica not even making no money for me to take. I'm surprised just as y'all is to hear. We greedy and we stealing money. I'm still trying to figure that one out. Cause last I checked, we 500,000 in the hole with Warner, and I ain't gonna even get on the other one, what they owe, because I know, I'll be in court saying that I was bullying and all that type of shit. I wake up to shit every time. Dissing the label. What the label do? The label didn't do nothing. And we were pushing and getting behind everything. The group of people that do attack me, those are the people that want to see it from the beginning anyway. So any little thing happen, y'all like excited about it. And y'all like, oh yeah, see, it's him. No, it's not me, bro. What you mean? All I do is get them to a level to, yeah. They get to a level to, yeah, they probably need higher management and new stuff. Yeah, but there's no need to like, no, that ain't nothing but a conversation. Everybody think I owe Megan money. Everybody, and then this girl come out telling me I'm greedy. Cause she know that me and Megan going through this situation, so this is a good time to try to like press the issue. Cause you think everybody will believe you because you know I'm going through this with Megan, so you feel like this is a good time to try to hit me. But I just come ready for everything. Erica not even making no money.
Okay, so that was what Carl Crawford had to say about Erica Banks. And of course, he could not go without mentioning Megan. Now, before we get into what I think about it, let's get into the comments on the Neighborhood Talk now. House of Aaron is, that's my boy. He was the very first one to say something. He said, he's clearly a bad businessman. And someone else said, all these people cannot be making the same story up. Someone said, child, everybody ain't lying. Then someone said, this man is such a girl. Then someone said, this man never had any business owning a record label. He's such a messy man. Everybody isn't lying on him. Okay. It's been like 5 or 6 artists who have said that this label is shady. Meg and Erica are just the popular ones. So Erica Banks responded with, if I owed $500K, wouldn't I be stuck in a recording contract right now? Laughing my fucking ass off. Y'all have a nice day, okay? Someone said, we just know you lying. You said the same about Meg and then lost the case. Someone said she was laughing when he did all of that to Meg, which is true. Maybe she spent all the money on the baby hairs. Then someone says, sir, the music business is not for you. Take your NLB retirement money and move on to live your life. Okay. So that is what everybody is clearly stating about Mr. Carl Crawford. Okay. That's what everybody's saying. Now, here's my thing about the situation. I don't think everybody lying on him. Everybody ain't got no reason to be lying on no damn Carl Crawford. Because my thing of it is, who is he to be lying on? You know what I mean? Like every time somebody come out with a claim against him, he always saying, oh, they lying, they lying, they lying. But what would be the need for them to be lying on you? You ain't nobody. All you really been showing us is that you are not a good businessman. That's really the issue here. You're not a good businessman. These women stay coming out. All these artists, it ain't just Meg and Erica. There's been several other artists that come out saying that you owe them money, saying that you've been, jipping them out of their funds and all that other stuff. And the only thing that you can sit up here and say is that, well, they all say that. They all say that. They all say that. They all say it. Ain't that they all say the shit because it's true. That's why they all say it. So you can't sit up here and act like you just some victim here, because you're not no victim, Carl. You're not no victim. You owe these folks this money and you just don't want to have to pay up. That's what this is. And if you can't get them to the leg that they need to be on, then why do you even have a label? Why do you even have a label? It's like you got a label, which is an admirable thing that you have this label out of Houston where you can promote and give artists from Houston opportunities that they probably couldn't get nowhere else or something like that. And then you put them on, you put them out there, and then you gyp them out their money. This is one of the reasons why people rather put out music independently. I remember growing up when artists would go independent, everybody would look down on it as if that was like the worst thing to do. But a lot of our favorite artists of today, they're going independent, spending their own money, and they're making back the bank that they probably never would have made if they was on a major label. You know what I mean? Like it takes more work for them to do it now, but at the same point in time, it's just like, whatever. So I don't think Erica's lying. I don't. Now, do I think that is very ironic that she's complaining about it now when Meg was going through the same thing and she thought it was funny, or she was sitting out here defending 1501 or whatever the name, that damn label name is, whatever the name of the bullshit is. She was out here defending the shit and she didn't like it when they started doing her the same way. That's normally how it goes. Like y'all think sweet when somebody doing it to somebody else. But when somebody turn around and do that same junk to you, then you can't take it. See, that's the thing that I don't like about folks. Y'all need to stop laughing at other people's situation, especially when you on the same label, same network, same everything, because the same that you laughing at about somebody else can turn around and happen to you. That's all I'm saying about the situation. So it wasn't fun. It ain't funny no more, huh, Erica? It ain't funny no more. But I do hope that you get your money. I believe this is the reason why you joined Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, because you need that extra check. You ain't making no money with Carl. You ain't even putting out no music. So, he said you ain't even making no money to take none. I kind of, that's kind of like, because she ain't really been doing nothing since Busted, really, at least nothing noteworthy. So I don't know. But I don't think that she's lying, really. And at the end of the day, everybody can't be telling the same story. Everybody can't be lying. You know what I mean? So that's all I really got with Carl Crawford and Erica Banks. So we can move on to the very next story. Now let's get into Miss Tina Knowles, aka Tina Lawson. First things first. Now, before we get into this burglary stuff that she got going on, we do know that Tasha K has some words for her. Let's listen in on it.
Give me my mic. Now, I know we got a lot of high members. I am a Beyonce fan. But just because I'm a fan doesn't mean I can't critique you. Whatever happened to the customer is always right. If I spend my money with you, I don't care if you gave me a free card to come get a chicken biscuit at Chick-fil-A. I'm still a customer. I am in your establishment. I am eating your food, and I have the power to leave a Google review to let you know if that biscuit was soggy, if it was salty, if the chicken wasn't done. I have the right to speak my mind. And when you are charging that much money, and I'm a fan, and I voice a concern, I have a problem with that, because why am I getting told off death threats? Because I'm leaving a Yelp review and a Google review on how you conducting your business.
I feel like the reason why you were getting that, Tasha, is because of the fact that you were talking about a child. That's really what it is. So, yeah, you can't get mad when you get, like, I think death threats and things like that is kind of too much, but you bringing a child into it, bro. Like, what do you expect? You feel what I'm saying? But that's really all I got for the Tasha K part of the situation. You know, Tasha K ain't gonna let up. We already know that. But we're gonna move on to her getting burglarized. Okay, now this is another thing with Tina Knowles. Okay, now Tina Knowles' LA home was burglarized and the thieves stole a safe that was holding $1 million in cash. Okay, so let's get into it. Now it says, neighbors, it looks like Tina Knowles' LA home was burglarized. According to TMZ, the thieves made off with $1 million in cash and jewels. Per the report, cops were told a safe with over $1 million in cash and jewelry was missing the entire safe. Tina was out of town when it happened, and it's unclear how the thieves were able to access the home. The missing safe was discovered after a team member went to check on the home. Police has spoken to her neighbors, but so far there have been no leads. Okay. So let's look at the comments. Okay. Now, Tammy Roman stated, inside job, because nowadays people have cameras in the trees and alarms at every entry point. You step on the sidewalk and the alerts get the ringing. So it has to be someone familiar with her. Okay, someone else said Miss Tina don't bother nobody either. Someone else said that's an inside job. Someone said now if Tasha started making payments to Cardi, oh my God, it was a scheme that Tasha set up to come at her with the BS. Oh my God, why do you need $1 million in cash in the house? Besides that, I'm sure everything in the house is fully insured. Okay. And then Tasha K came into the comments and said, now, why am I got to say it like her. Why am I being blamed? I don't need money that bad. And my mother-in-law had nothing to do with this. I said I would tell her to drop her name on a stone. I never got around to it. And besides, her kids are billionaires and they got it. She'll be just fine. Okay. I didn't know she commented. But yeah, Tasha K did it. She trying to pay Cardi B. Not y'all saying Tasha K did it. Robbers don't just steal your money or your valuables, but your peace of mind to feel safe in your home. I know that money is nothing to them, but I pray for her mental healing. It's sad the world that we live in. Okay, it's sad at the world that we live in, honey. And I definitely agree. It's definitely sad that you can't even be at your house. You can't even feel safe at your own house and do what you need to do because you got to worry about some low life breaking into your home and stealing your stuff. Like, I can only imagine how she feels at this point, because you know she probably travels quite a bit. She's always on the go, always gone. And to know that somebody broke into her home and took her money, took her jewels, you won't even feel comfortable leaving your house. Because I can only imagine if I was living alone and somebody broke into my house, all the traveling that I do every month, I wouldn't dare leave no more. I ain't gonna feel like I wouldn't even want to go get no job no more. I'd probably have to work from home or something because I want to be at my house because I don't trust nobody in my damn house. But like, there's a lot of people that feel like that was an inside job now. A lot of folks feel like that's what this was giving. Everybody feel like this is giving inside job. And I'm starting to believe that, because how would they know where to go and get her stuff? You know what I mean? Like how exactly would they know where to go to get to her shit? You know, like the money and the valuables and things like that. How would they know where to go? How would they know? Would nobody know unless they was always there? So and I feel like that is the reason why people are feeling like this was a definite inside job. I wouldn't be surprised if it was, honestly. I definitely would not be surprised if it was an inside job. It would be messed up if it was. But my prayers go out to Tina. And I know she rich, and I know that $1 million really ain't nothing to her. I don't need nobody coming to me telling me that, but it don't matter if they rich and money ain't nothing to them. It's just your stuff. Every penny counts. And they don't tell her how much that jewelry was worth, and they took it and finna sell it. Like, what? They probably gonna take this to the local pawn shop and get some money off of this. That's what they finna do. You know what people do when they go and do stuff like that. Y'all know, so don't act like you don't. But you know, it is what it is, child. So Let's go ahead and move on to the next story. Okay. Now the next story involved Love and Hip Hop's very own Momma Dee, and she was also involved in a hit and run, apparently. So let's go ahead and get into it, y'all. Let's get into this.
Oh Lord. And ran and she worked for SCAD. See, your tail hit my head. See the makeup. See?
Oh yeah.
See? And that's why I felt dizzy.
Yeah.
Now,
Oh Lord.
that's Momma Dee. Now it says neighbors get into this. Momma Dee was walking away with minor injuries after someone hit her while she was sitting in her parked car and ran. Now, according to TMZ, Momma Dee was in the A about to go into Sephora when a random person smashed right into her car on the driver's side. She says the car hit her. The car that hit her was a black Ford sedan and it kept on going after the collision. Video of the aftermath shows Momma Dee being treated in an ambulance, as well as photos of the car damage and her injuries. Mama says the bumps, bruises, and scratches are minor. Police are currently looking for the culprit. Okay. Someone said, now why would Bam do this? Why would Bam do this to this pool lady? Oh my God. Someone said, Momma Dee looking for that insurance payout. You better collect them coins. Okay. Funky Dineva says, girl, here, girl, take my phone, record me getting out the ambulance when we pull up to the hospital. This Funky Dineva nigga is too funny to me. It was Bam. Someone said, not her face print on the window. Damn, why they do Momma Dee like that? Glad she okay though. Someone said, bitch, now she worked for Savannah College of Art and Design. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lord, this is not funny, but black people will milk the out of a accident for the settlement. Then someone said Momma Dee took acting classes at Tubi Academy or something. Then someone said not the video of the ambulance exit. You better wince in pain for insurance purposes. Oh my Lord, somebody didn't hit the queen in front of her palace. I deserve a settlement. Momma Dee look like one of them people who make Facebook videos, Facebook posts saying, please pray for my family. No questions asked, just pray. 5 minutes later, broken hearts. 3 minutes later, I just can't take this. 1 minute later, y'all just being nosy. Stop texting and calling me. I don't want to talk to nobody. Oh my God. That is kind of what she giving though. That is kind of what she giving. I ain't gonna sit up here and hold you. That is kind of what she giving. But what I'm gonna say about this is, it do look like Momma Dee was just sitting up here just doing the extra just for the fact that she was in front of the because I was looking at it even when I played it. I was looking at it and I was like, girl, did you do this for the cameras? I ain't saying that you got hit for the cameras because nobody wants to get hit by no car. But my thing about it is, girl, what are you doing? Because it did look like she was playing these camera games. Like, girl, pull out this camera, girl, so y'all can see me getting out the ambulance so I can get this insurance money. Like, that's exactly what it was coming across as. And I ain't gonna lie, that shit is so funny to me. Cause she looked like she could be in the Tubi movie. Y'all ain't lying when y'all say that. She looked like she can't be in the damn Tubi movie. Momma Dee is a mess. She would dramatize any situation. And I'm not going to sit up here and act like she probably wasn't hurt because I'm sure she was. But it's just the fact that somebody put out their phone while she was coming out the ambulance. Oh, she hit me, Lord. Lord, she hit me. Oh, my God. But let me move on because I don't want to sound like an asshole. Let's move on to the next story, okay? And the next story involves the Brat and Miss Judy, okay? Now, let's go over here to the Shade Room. Okay, that's what we finna head to. The Shade Room, honey. The Shade Room. Now, let's see. Wait a minute. Let's move around. Okay. Now, it all started. Why am I keep doing it? Okay. It all started when we all congratulated the Brat and her wife, okay, for, their new baby, True Legend Harris depart, okay? And so the Shade Room article says that it's clapback season and that the Brat's wife, Jessica, is making it known that the Brat already had in mind what they would name their child back in 2020. She is making it clear that their child was not named any other name after her former employee, Shayla, accused the couple of taking the names of her two children, True and Legend, to name their child True Legend. Okay, so Here we go. Someone says, I'm so fed up with you and your wicked ways. I've kept quiet. She said, I kept quiet. Y'all need to learn how to spell, child. I've kept quiet for years, no matter how many paid interviews or blogs wanted me to. But you named your child after my children. Now you're going way too far. There are so many names in the world. My two sons' names did not have to be it. I advise you to back off. I don't do well with demons trying to attack my children. I'm ready for war at this point. One name I would say, okay, so many people have that name. But to take both of their names, all negativity will be blocked. My page, my piece, my kids. And don't mention others on this post, okay? So then that's when Judy came up and she said, no negativity as we celebrate our perfect son. But let's get one thing straight with love. This is my wife on Dish Nation in 2020. We didn't have a daughter, but my wife picked our son's name. It's perfect for him with no one else's child in mind, especially a person we no longer follow or interact with, nor know what the fuck is going on with their lives. Now let's listen in on what the brat had to say when she talked about, you know, the names and stuff on Dish Nation. Let's get into what she said.
Yeah, baby.
My child name will have all of my names, honey. Her name will be Legacy Shantae Dupart, okay?
Oh,
Shantae is my first name, and Dupart is my baby's last name. Yes,
Okay.
honey. Carry on the legacy of your
love
parents,
it.
darling.
I'm just excited to hear baby.
My child name will have all of my names, honey. Her name will be Legacy Shantae Dupart, okay?
Oh,
Shantae is my first name, and Dupart is my baby's last name. Yes,
Okay.
honey. Carry on the legacy of your
love
parents,
it.
darling.
Okay, so that was pretty much the gist of that. Now, what we're going to do now is look at the comments and see what the people on Shade Room had to say. Now, someone said, people really be feeling themselves on the most basic issue. She just wanted it to be known that her son shared the same names, okay? Someone said, I am confused. Did she trademark the names? Why is she laying claims to them? Someone said, should the people whose children already had the name True and Legend be offended that she named her children after? Lady, if you're in need of money, just go cash in that 1% of the company. I know it will help you out in a nice way, but this ain't it. Someone said, I wouldn't give a dang what someone names their kids. Wouldn't change the name of my kids, so it wouldn't matter. It's still creepy given the history. I don't care. I would have felt the way, but prayed on it and left it there. Imagine holding up the internet beefing over a name. I'm lost because she said she ain't said True Legend. She said Legacy. They were saying if that was her daughter, she would have named them Legacy Child. If I were delusional enough to think that people copy my kid's name, I'd actually be flattered and moved on. It's like 190 degrees outside, and we can't be outside like we wanted to. Civil rights is being taken away. So many actual problems to worry about. Okay, so that's some of the things that the people were saying on Instagram, well, on the Shade Room in regards to this mess. And listen, it ain't that serious. It really ain't that serious to me. It's not that serious. But you know, maybe it's because I'm not a woman and I never had no kids. Maybe that's why I don't think it's that deep. But it's really, to me, it's really not that serious. It's really not that deep. Like, who gives up about who you naming, about what you name your kid? Like, who cares about that bullshit? I know I don't care. So why should anybody else? I'm just saying, I wouldn't give not two right about no name. It ain't never that deep to me. It's just never that fucking deep. Who cares? It's just a fucking name. And I guess given the history, maybe she felt some type of way, but still, that's still some childish ass. Who the fuck cares? That's just me. Is it just me? I guess. But whatever, we can move on to the very last story and just, here we go. So let's talk about Faith Evans and Stevie J. This is the last story of the day. And it says that Faith Evans got to pay Stevie J some alimony, honey. Okay, he getting alimony in his finalized messy divorce. Now, this is coming straight from Boss-Up, honey. This story came out yesterday. So let's get into it. Now, after Faith Evans finalized her messy divorce, Stevie J gets no love. But the good guy did get some support, some spousal support from the singer, okay? Now, the two had known each other since the very beginning of their careers, back when Bad Boy was on top. However, the Songbirds didn't wed until 2018 in the surprise wedding held in Las Vegas, Nevada. Now, according to Radar Online, Evans informed the court that she had entered into a written agreement regarding their property and their marriage or this domestic support partnership rights, including support. Okay. Now, despite online claims about a $1 million amount, the exact details of the divorce settlement are still not public. Apparently, the R&B singer submitted a copy to the court, and reportedly it includes her covering Stevie J's spousal support and even his attorney fees. Okay. The filing stated there are irreconcilable differences that have led to the irremediable breakdown of their marriage and domestic partnership. There is no possibility of saving the marriage or domestic partnership. The chaotic divorce has lasted over 2 years, as Bossa previously reported. A judge ordered Stevie J to spin the block after the good guy skirt off in a strange wife Faith Evans whip to Coachella without permission. Faith filed an emergency motion in their bitter divorce. The R&B singer demanded immediate possession of the luxury vehicle she purchased after their separation. Evans outlined in declaration that she paid cash for the van this year for her pleasure, not Stevie's personal use. She also noted that the record producer had a suspended license and was legally prohibited from driving. However, the Sprinter van wasn't the only vehicle that Evans demanded back. She also asked the court to intervene to make sure that Stevie J couldn't drive her other vehicle as well, including a 2020 Mercedes G-Wagon and a Chrysler Pacifica, I think that's how you pronounce it. As if things couldn't get any worse for Stevie J, his former divorce attorney dropped him in 2022. A remedial breakdown caused him to hire a new lawyer, okay? Then, after all the drama, Stevie J poured his heart out on Instagram to ask for forgiveness in a now-deleted Mother's Day post that he wrote, okay? And then cameras spotted the volatile couple out and about on the beach 2 months later, as Stevie referred to Faith as his best friend in a video he posted on Instagram. So Stevie also posted a smiley selfie with Mimi Faust, the mother of his daughter Eva, and captioned, "Eva's mom and dad. If he can stay cordial with Mimi, maybe he and Faith can remain friends despite this long and messy divorce." Okay? Ooh, child. But how did I know that Faith was going to have to end up paying Stevie J some money? He ain't got no money. What is he doing? He ain't doing nothing musically right now. Like, he ain't on nobody TV show. And Faith is the one that got the money. I mean, she got, I guess you could say, like, her writing credits and stuff is holding her over, because I know she ain't put no music out in a long time now. At least some music that any of us know about. So it's kind of like, okay, you know, that's how I feel, but I really don't know. I don't know, but I do think that I'm not surprised that she got to pay him spousal support. I just felt like he would be the type of bomb ass to make her pay for his you know, fees and stuff, because he really ain't got no money. But Faith should have never got with Stevie J in the first place. And I ain't one of the ones that sit up there and try to act like, you know, Faith is like so much over him, and you know, she you know, I'm not the one that felt like she was better than him or something like that. But Faith, because Faith is hood, we know she a little bit hood, you know, I know I'm not too ghetto. Said, I know I'm not too ghetto. You better check yourself, respect yourself. You better go for self, because I flow for self. Come on. I tell you why there's no love. Simply you're not cool enough from what we had between us. Don't you know you lost my trust? Yes, that's my song. Where you been? Oh, yes, okay. So listen, you get no love, but what you do get is spousal support. But Faith, you're yet on the prayer list. That's all I got to say about that. Shout out to Faith Evans for getting away from Stevie J, but I really hate that she got to pay him spousal support. I really do. But that's really all I got for this. What you guys think? This is a premiere, so I'm sure y'all are in the comments going in. But with that being said, you guys, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram will be down below in the description box. With that being said, y'all, your boys up out of here. Until my next video, I will holler at you guys a little bit later. later. Bye.
What's up, guys? It's your boy Tramel. I just wanted to thank everybody for checking out my video for Favorite on YouTube, and also for, you know, streaming the song, checking it out on all streaming platforms. But, you know, prepare to be sick of me, because I'm here again, you know, asking you guys to pre-order my new single that will be dropping on the 12th. It's called Everything, you know what I'm saying? It's a nice song about just my feelings. I'm getting real personal this time around, and I hope you guys check it out. It's gonna be on all streaming platforms on the 12th, but you can pre-order it on iTunes at the link below. Okay, check out the link below. I'm gonna give it to Scotty. Scotty said he was gonna take care of that for me. I appreciate you guys and all the, you know, love and support that you guys have been giving me over the past couple of months. It's been a hard couple of months, and I'm about to share some really, really deep personal thoughts with you guys. Some things that I've been going through, you know, in my past and in my current. So just, I hope you keep rocking with me, and just, you know, love and peace.